Budget submissions and financial planning standing committee meeting, 7th of July 2020 at 3 p.m. Thank you for your attendance, councillors. Do we have anybody would like to go into closed session? Conflicts of interest. Anyone have any conflicts of interest in this? No one has any? Okay. Do we have anyone who wants to move into closed session?
I'll move, Mr Mayor, to go into close.
We have a second, Councillor O'Neill. All those in favour? 9-0. C1, draft revised 2020-2021 operational business as usual budget compared against the various rating model scenarios. I'd like to move that the committee receive and note the report as presented. Consider scenarios 1 updated, scenarios 2, scenarios 7 and scenarios 8 further in the 2020-2021 budget deliberations, and 3 engage AEC group to provide advice on scenario 1 updated. Is that all we need? Yeah. Okay, so I'm moving that. Is there a seconder for that motion? Councillor McMullen. Any opposition?
No opposition. I'd like to move an amendment that each of the scenarios be broadened out to include the category changes that relate to each of the scenarios as per the amendment that I moved on the resolution around ratings on the 3rd of June.
Okay, do we have a seconder for that amendment?
Or do you accept it as the
No, I
movement?
don't accept it, no. Do we have a seconder for that amendment? Does anyone, would you like to wish to speak to the motion?
Thanks, Mr Mayor. I just think we've set a precedent in including that information at our budget standing committee, budget submissions and financial planning standing committee on the 3rd of June. There was a lot of campaigning that happened in the lead up to the March election around open and transparent local government. I put an amendment on that day that was accepted by yourself and the seconder, Councillor Guthrie, to include the breakdown of the scenarios, and I think for consistency and to ensure that we are being open and transparent to the community, that breakdown should be included in today's motion as well.
Okay, well I'll speak against the amendment. I was certainly happy to do it then, and we're moving forward as part of budget deliberations. I believe there's enough information on the public record, and I don't see the need for it to go into that detail with this motion. Would anyone wish to speak for the amendment? Against the amendment? Speak at all? We'll go to the vote. All those in favour? All those against? Lost 2-7. Okay, so we'll keep going with the original motion. So would anyone wish to speak to this motion? Or against the motion? I'll just call for a division on that last one.
You can't call for a division, you've moved on from that. You've gone back to the substantial resolution. You can't, once you've moved on,
Right, I'm happy with that. Thank you for the advice, Councillor O'Neill.
Pleasure.
Anyone wish to speak to the motion? If not, we're going to go to the vote. There was no opposition. All those in favour? Councillor 9-0. Okay, moving on to C2, page 12. Rating review benchmark report. Do we have a mover? Councillor McMullen.
Mr Mayor, I'll move that council, that the committee, sorry, 1, receive and note the officer's report as presented. 2, engage AEC Group to update the rating review benchmark report to include 2019-2020 data.
Do we have a seconder? Councillor Guthrie, any opposition? Does the mayor wish to speak to the motion?
I think.
Does anyone wish to speak? We'll go to the vote. All those in favour? 9-0. C3, historical differential general rate revenue. We have a mover. Councillor O'Neill.
I'll move that council receive and note the officer's report as presented.
We have a seconder. Councillor Laverill. Any opposition to the motion? Does anyone wish to speak to the motion? We're going to go to the vote. All those in favour? 9-0. Is there any further business, council? On that note, I'll close the budget submissions and financial planning standing committee at 4 p.m. exactly.